today's topic is runners and pain and what you need to pay attention for the runners. I see a lot of people who's running in the park or whatever on the side is struggling with those scary faces. You can see this posture is so bad, you can remove the mask. So it's really, really painful to watch those guys, and I'm not sure what kind of pain they, experience, because you can see. So what's happened, and it's been improved, when you do small steps and you run for so long period of time, you really can damage your hips, and it's really, really bad for your heart actually. It's been improved, it's been up there for a long period of time. If you're runners, I know, but people still doing that because it's old researches. So you need new researches right now, everything new technology, so they prove the running, like small steps is bad. So let's go back to David. David, he used to run, he said, and now he can run because he feel a lot of pain. What do you pain where?
So
in your hip?
it's actually not as much pain as it stops. So this is my good side. This is my normal range when I bring this leg back like that. This leg only goes to there.
Okay,
and
so
it stops. Absolutely, there's no way I can go any further than this.
Okay.
Now it's not pain. It feels tight here, restricted, and it feels like really strange sensation.
I see.
But it's beyond the pain.
So the first thing we want to see the Fascial Assessment, and go ahead. Can you pull your pants leg up here and up there? Perfect. So what I'm looking for is you see any bunny toes, if the bones start growing right on the side here. Why? Because most people have a valgus leg, and this bone has started growing. So a lot of people collapsing have inversion or eversion of the foot, and the ankle is not mobile enough, and people keep running. Also not mobility in your hip, tight muscles, or unlevel hips, sacroiliac torsion, and that's caused a lot of suffering during the pain. So before you run, you have to find out if you're okay, if you have a mobility problem with your ankle or hips problem.
Yeah, now I had an ankle, so this foot will go up to here, and this will only go to there.
Yeah, we're gonna
And that's the only other problem I have. And this I had since I was in elementary school.
We're gonna show the test, how to test those ankles. So the first thing I want to see if we have actually nice ankles, nothing collapse on here. It's really good arch up here. It's perfect. A lot of people, one foot is collapsing, and this is what we have to watch. The next thing we watch is the knee in one level, and yes, they actually perfect in one level. We see a little bit rounded, like in here, probably it's tight muscle. So now watch the hips. I found those anterior sacroiliac bone, and I place them right in here. I'm gonna look first, guys, and what I see here, I see this left hip is so high. So left hip is so high. You want to go ahead and measure this, Nidal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's high. And as you can see, he's doing professional way for the camera purpose. There we go. You can do from the back.
Yeah, this side, about one side like
Yeah. So this one is high.
Yeah.
So what's possibility that David maybe he start leaning on this right leg all the time. So he shift the weight. Do you ever injure your ankle before?
No, this was a gymnastics injury when I was 10 years old. I jumped off a bar and I landed hard and so I lost kind of mobility in this ankle.
Okay.
But there's no broken anything, and it's all just soft tissue.
I think because he has broken in his foot.
Yeah.
They do always like this.
Yeah. He starts shifting and now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shifting.
Go up.
Oh, I see.
He's long time trying to protect that. He started leaning on this side. Now the side long time, like 15 years, and it start hurting. You start shifting back because it's from heel, and now this is what the hips has come up.
Exactly.
So now we can see if you turn side position for me, he you don't have a much lordosis. A lot of people have lordosis, so it's like tilted, hips tilted forward, and that's really, really bad for the runners, because if you guys have anterior tilt and you run, you get some more, because your quads is tight, your erector muscles tight, your glutes is weak, and for the runners, if you have a weak glutes, it's really, really bad. So weak glutes, it's really bad, because your lower muscle like work double. So make sure your glutes is active, and we've been talking about this exercise. Activate your glutes with resistant bands, and we show you later. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do some tests. Let's stop that. So we continue those tests, and now we're gonna test ankle mobility. So David, come up here, and I will explain it to you. You go ahead, put your foot right here, so towards, right to my wrist, on distance of my wrist. There we go. So let me just get this camera really close. So what we're doing here, the distance is supposed to be 1 fist away. So you put your fist between your foot and the wall. Perfect. And what I'm looking for right now, so I'm looking for you very slowly without lifting your heels
Should I keep
up.
my fist
No,
up?
you just stand up. And now I want you to bend your knee forward and touch the wall without lifting the heels up. So go ahead, try to touch if you can. And as you can see, he can touch it. So he have a restriction. Let's test another leg. So put your left, measure again, put your fist. Perfect. And now try to touch again. So
Keep
see
this back here.
Yeah, and heels up sometimes. And this one is don't move your heels. Go back. When you start lift your heels up, this is you stop. Try to touch it. This one is almost there, right? You feel that? Yeah, it's almost there. So basically, let me show you the good one.
Yeah.
So ankle mobility, I measured my hips.
That's a good test.
And all I need to do, I just lean and touch it. You see, touch it without any problem. Most people do that.
Right, I see.
Same thing, next one. Wrist and heels and touch the wall. So you see, no problem. So we already have restriction on ankle mobility.
Yeah.
So the next test is going to be check inversion, eversion. It's an eversion and rotation of the ankle. So what I want you to do, I want you to place your hands on the heels like this, and I want you to, without moving your knee, try to rotate inside and outside. I mean, rotate your foot like this. Yes, outside is good, and now inside. And you see, he can go up inside. Try to do other one. Outside is perfect, and inside is struggling. So we have some rotation of the ankle problem. Okay, so you can also check this on the floor. I mean, on the table. Go ahead, lay down face up.
I'm going to take off.
No, not yet. So go ahead, lay down.
Face up?
Face up, yes, supine. And what we're doing here, it's really easy test. You can guys do everything up here. So you bring to the 90 degrees, and you can just test it. And you see, I can go outside. I'm looking for 20 degrees. I forgot to tell you, 20 degrees. And this one is actually limited. So we have rotation. So might be problem up here in tibia. And let's try the other one. So we already tested. So we just try to see if any reflex problem, motor control. Yes, so it's mobility
It should be
problem.
20 in each degree.
Yes, 20 degrees. And now we're gonna check those hips. If there's any hip problem, we already know that, and we've done this many times, but you guys, so like I said, if you're runners, you need to know those tests. And what we're looking for in external rotation, it's 35 degrees. So we don't have, you see?
Right, yeah. No, I really
So we don't. And now, I mean, this is internal. The external rotation, 45. And we get close to that, but so we have some problem. And let's test another
I
one.
knew I've had that for a long time.
So we bring it up here, internal rotation 35. We probably have 15 up here. and it's limited up here too. So we have ankle mobility problem, we have a hip mobility problem. So that's definitely no go for the runners. And you see he lay down, and he's actually right hip is higher right now. Can you wanted to check?
Right hip is higher?
Yeah, try it. What do you think, Nidal?
Yeah.
This one is high.
Oh.
But remember when he's been standing, the left one is higher. So when we remove the gravity, it's completely different now. So what that mean? So we have to check when gravity push on spine and without gravity. It's completely different story. So now what we're going to do, we're going to mobilize. We're going to ask David to undress and lay down between sheets. First thing first, we're going to work on ankle mobility. We're going to increase ankle mobility, and this is what I'm going to do. So I always use the sheet. We cover with the sheet. I'm not work skin to skin because, you know, and I lock this ankle. Can you see on the camera? Laura, can you be on the camera for me? All right, here we go. So I'm lock this ankle and not let ankle everywhere go. If I'm doing that, you can see you can move the whole foot. The idea is lock that heel, just grab it and hold it. What's this bone up there? You guys know what the bone?
Talus?
Talus is right here on the top.
Is that the one you mean?
Yeah, this one, no.
Calcaneus?
Calcaneus, correct. So we lock this calcaneus and hold it. Now what I'm doing here, I'm put my 2 fingers like a fork on the top of the foot, and when I'm start doing that,
2 fingers on top.
Start doing this rotation, very easy and light.
That's around my big toe.
And I feel a lot of restriction up here.
Oh,
yes.
God.
Do you feel okay with that?
Yeah.
How's
I've
it
never
feel?
felt that before. Feels good.
Good. So the next one.
So you're doing rotation.
Here we go, and it's just pop. You feel that pop?
Yeah.
Here we
It's
go.
doing a rotation. You're doing a circle.
So I'm circulate up and down. Next one, I'm lock it in, put neutral, and just a little pull. Sometimes just feel pop. We're not a chiropractor. We're not doing any crazy stuff. Now, I put 2 my big thumbs on the top, and what I'm doing here, I'm rotating in and out. Yeah, I'm just doing this like this. So I'm mobilizing.
Wow.
Lock it again. Mobilize this side, same thing with other hand. You can place between your legs and try to mobilize this way. You feel okay?
Yeah.
Now the next thing, what we're going to do, we're going to stretch. I'm just going to show you the position of my. I lock that calcaneus, put this foot against my forearm, and what I'm doing, I'm lock this. Can you go from this side probably? Yeah, like right there. You see that? Let me see. Is that? You're gonna be a camera girl, so you can work in Hollywood. There we go.
Seems like.
Good. So the idea is make sure his foot is not. Record this again.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so what we're looking for is how, because you guys running, you use your ankle a lot. So you move your foot, and this is the key. If you not move, it's gonna go to your hip, you're gonna blow your hip, and after you're gonna blow your knee. And you don't want that. And let's ask the David, try to bend his foot and see how smooth he goes. And he can't even bend too much, and you can see he's struggling going down. So it's like, go ahead, try it again, and release it. You see, it's like shaking and it's shifting, and it's not going a lot. So what we're looking for, it's not
A mess.
it's not, yes, it's actually a mess, and I'm not recommend you to run at all. So you're gonna get more damage.
I did stop.
Go, okay, you see he stopped. So what we're looking for, we guys using this muscle wrap, which is penetrate deep. It's a CBD muscle wrap, Quanta, and we're gonna apply. So we don't put oil or lotion here. And what I'm doing here, I'm just using my 2 fingers, my thumb and my index finger, and it's like a tuning. And what I'm doing, I'm really, really deep and pull this up. So go ahead, and now I ask you to do follow me and dorsiflex your foot, and I'm just follow it. And yes, really good. And let it go, relax, and we're doing this probably up to 3 minutes. How's it feel?
Good, very good.
It's feel really good, he said. This is great.
Yeah.
And you keep doing this.
Wow.
You pull all the way up, relax. So I teach them to move this foot again. And at the same time, I'm releasing this muscle. I found those tibialis longus is really tight muscle. So shin muscle, okay?
Yeah.
So as you can see this foot again. Okay. Get closer. So this is my move, and he's follow my movements, okay? And the next one, I'm going really on the top, and I use my knuckles. And now I'm moving a little bit further, and I don't push on that tibia bone because it's really painful. Most of the time, I'm working on that tibia muscle. So now I ask you to do the same thing. Move your foot, and I'm going a little bit further. With my knuckles, I help me to navigate my knuckles. If I'm doing that, it's kind of slide off. And I'm cross my thumbs like this, and I pull all the way up, and I finish right in here. Okay, the next move, I'm gonna ask you to do the same thing. I'm gonna apply my 2 thumbs, or you can use your knuckles. Here, it's a little bit smaller leg, sorry. I use my thumbs, but if bigger person, you can use your knuckles, just like that.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so now go ahead and do your dorsiflexion again, and keep moving.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel he's releasing right there, and let it go. Yes.
There's something in there.
Yes, so he feel it. This is really important to work on this
Do
muscle.
it again. Keep dorsiflexing.
Yeah, keep dorsiflexing. And relax. Good. So this is the good technique to work on those muscles. Okay, so remember, we work fork up here. We do 2 knuckles. You can do 1 knuckle actually to go all the way up, and after you apply direct pressure 90 degrees, and he just start dorsiflex, and you just push it down. And it's a sore, it's painful, so some people just be gentle.
It's just a little sore.
And this gel, this is CBD gel, he's gonna help him a lot to get this inflammation away. So why we use CBD? Because it's taking inflammation away. People put everywhere inside, drink it, just put in those inflammation joints, and that's gonna help. It's not gonna help like completely go away, but use it all the time. Let's see how you do it. Do it again. And do you feel it's more smoother now?
Yeah.
So it's more smoother. You see, we just worked a couple minutes, it's already
Yeah.
better.
Like this.
All right, so now Nidal is going to show his technique.